strawberries, reminding us of that one Harry Styles song. In Poland, they bless us with their abundance in May and June, but usually they don't last very long, so we have to make the most out of it. That's why for today I prepared 3 recipes featuring these vibrant, juicy, sweet little beauties. First up, roasted strawberry pasta. You're gonna start by chopping your strawberries. Not too fine, you can halve them or you can quarter them if they're really, really big. Then you're gonna put them in an oven-safe dish. And add the flavoring. So here I'm adding vanilla. You can add vanilla extract if you have that. And about a tablespoon of white sugar. You can add maple syrup or brown sugar if you want. And mix that really well. And put that in the oven, preheated to about 175 C. To a blender, you're gonna add a block of tofu. If you have the choice, add soft tofu. I didn't have the choice. Squeeze in some lemon. You can then add more to taste. Next, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of vanilla flavored yogurt. You can also add natural and then add some additional vanilla. A pinch of salt as well. And some powdered sugar you can also add to taste, depending on how sweet you like your food. And add just a splash of plant-based milk just to help it blend and thin it out a little bit. And then blend away. It's supposed to be quite smooth, and you'll have some leftover, which is great because it makes an amazing crepe filling, for example. Your strawberries should be nice and bubbly. You're gonna cook some pasta, your preferred shape, and reserve some strawberries for presentation. And the rest you're gonna mash with a fork. Now you're gonna assemble everything, so add your pasta. On top of that, your roasted strawberry mash. Then a good dollop of this sweet cream cheese. Your reserved whole roasted strawberries. And decorate with some mint leaves. This is a really nostalgic dish for many people in Poland, so I hope you try it and hope you enjoy it. Next up, a salad that is an amazing and surprising combo of flavors. For this, you're gonna need some arugula, some spinach, some toasted almonds, some chopped up strawberries, and really finely sliced red onion. And also like this balsamic glaze. And vegan feta cheese. You can make your own, but you can also use this one by Violife. It was amazing. I tried it the first time and was just surprised. So assemble your salad by adding arugula, then some spinach, then your finely sliced red onion. And just break apart these big pieces because you don't want anyone to get a chunk of red onion. Then your strawberries, of course. Crumble on your feta cheese, your toasted almond, and the balsamic glaze on top. And that's it. It makes for a great side dish and has quickly become one of my favorite salads, so hope you try it. And the third recipe, some sugared donuts with cream and strawberries. You're gonna start by heating your milk again. Remember not to boil it, just heat it up while you dance. Okay, you're gonna add that to a bowl. Crumble in your fresh yeast, or you can add instant, just add half of the amount. About a tablespoon of sugar and some flour, just to give the yeast something to eat. You know, they're hungry, okay? You're gonna wait until it bubbles. Into a bowl with flour and cornstarch, you're gonna add a pinch of salt, sugar, mix that a bit, and then add half of the wet ingredients, mix that, and add the other half and mix that again. Add some melted margarine or vegan butter and the secret ingredient, vodka. You're gonna add 2 tablespoons, and don't worry, you're not gonna taste it. It's just so that the donuts don't absorb and soak in so much of the oil that we're gonna fry them in. And now would be the perfect time to use your stand mixer or your KitchenAid or whatever. I just don't have it, so I had to do it all by hand. So we're gonna knead the dough really well for like 15 minutes if you're doing that by hand. And there will be a possibility that you'll have to add some more flour as you go. I added about half a cup more. The dough really well until it becomes springy, elastic, and really soft. To a greased bowl, you're gonna add your ball of dough, cover it with a clean tea towel, and leave it to rise for about 1.5 hours. And here you can see how much it has risen. Tip it out onto your counter and flour your counter a little bit. And now you're gonna start dividing your dough, first in half, then in half again, and in half again, and in half again. So you'll have 16 little pieces in total. I'm showing you how I form the balls, because just rolling them doesn't cut it. You'll have to tuck the sides under, then pinch them together, and then maybe roll a bit. But that's the easiest method of making a smooth little ball, in my opinion. So you're gonna repeat that for every single piece of dough. And whilst you're rolling and forming, you're gonna start heating up your oil in a big pot on the back burner so that you don't burn yourself. And check if the oil is hot enough, and then drop in your donuts, but be really careful. And also watch out so that they don't brown too fast on the outside, because there's a possibility that they'll still be raw inside. When they're brown on one side, you're of course going to flip them on the other side. And when they're done, you're gonna take them out onto a sheet pan lined with paper towels. Let them soak off the extra oil a little bit. And whilst they're still warm, you're gonna roll them in just some regular white sugar. Now you're gonna prepare your coconut whipped cream. Make sure that your coconut milk is really high fat. Mine is even called coconut cream. And you're gonna of course reserve the water for like smoothies or whatever. Add some vanilla and some powdered sugar. Of course, you can add more to taste, and whip it real good. You're going to cut your donuts, but not all the way through. Then add in your strawberries, nicely sliced, and a good dollop of the coconut whipped cream. And that's it. I know it's a bit time consuming, but I think it's worth it. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.